This year was an amazing one for Dark Souls fans, as the Souls-like genre has arguably its most successful year yet. From AAA surprises to indies to veterans of the genre, 2019 featured a lot of top-tier titles, all as difficult and meticulous as ever. Now I will be compiling the list of the best Souls-like games of 2019. First up is The Surge 2.
So you wanna go toe to toe? Only way you're beating me is if I don't show. But I ain't going anywhere. Never left now, I'ma keep it right here. You'll be coming for the throne. You'll be getting sick, I know you feel it in your bones.
Picking right up after the events of the original, this Surge 2 breaks outside of the walls of the Creo facility, exploring the advanced metropolis right next door, Jericho City. Like most locations in the apocalypse, Jericho City is filled with the brim with insane survivors, most of which are looking to mutilate you for the parts. Thanks to your rig and the BV of the different weapons, that isn't going to be the easiest task for them. Even though it's a little more action focused than the previous game, the Surge 2 makes a lot of improvements on the original. The game features more fluid combat, improved equipment drops, and graffiti tags to help with the navigation, just to name a few. More than anything, the Surge 2 epic boss battles make for more memorable yet frustrating sequences. Just to be sure to pick up your scraps whenever you die. Remnant from the Ashes.
You give all you got. It's got more. You pause to think, it won't.
It's pretty different from a lot of games on this list. First and foremost, it can be played either solo or in a multiplayer. That means that you and your friends can all combat difficulty bosses together, sharing in the frustration of figuring out how to defeat them. The other, more obvious difference is that Remnant from the Ashes shows what Souls-like combat is like when melee combat isn't the main focus. Instead, players can choose between the guns and melee weapons, with plenty of variety of mods for each of them. The game's impressive atmosphere and innovation certainly made one of the biggest surprises of 2019, coming out of nowhere late last summer. If you haven't played this one yet, try it out and see if its Dark Souls with guns approach works quite for you or not. Blasphemous. It's one of those games that likely fell under the radar for a lot of players this year, including Souls-like fans. Created by Spanish studio The Game Kitchen. This indie title switches things up regarding its combat and exploration. Not only it is 2D and pixelated, but it also features non-linear Metroidvania elements into the progression. Players use these mechanics when controlling the game's main character, a mysterious man known as the Penitent One, dodging, parrying, and attacking enemies in order to survive. Since it's a little bit more of a Metroidvania and a hack and slash, this is the perfect game for anyone looking to get familiar with the Souls-like games without having to fully commit to the full-fledged game in the genre. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
I can't change the past.
You trespass, Jedi.
One of the most highly anticipated games of the year, and EA finally didn't disappoint. Developed by Respawn, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order combines three genres: action, Metroidvania, and Souls-like. Borrowing aspects from each, players traverse worlds new and known in the Star Wars universe, engaging in intense battles to survive. Combat centers around blocking, parrying, and stamina and health bars, required players to deplete them to gain victory. The game also features plenty of big boss battles, ranging from other Force users to a giant toad monsters. While many may consider Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to be Souls-light, there's no denying that the combat is not only similar to presentation but also in the enjoyment. Code Vein surprised a lot of people when it released in May, combining the best parts of the JRPG with the Souls-like title. Set in the post-apocalyptic world, players must use their powers known as gifts to stop hordes of monsters that are trying to take over the world. Functioning much like Souls and Dark Souls, gifts can be collected and traded, letting characters level up, buy new weapons, upgrade current weapons and much more. Code Vein can be played with a friend with use of the summoning, solo, offering two distinct experiences that are sure to please those who love difficulties. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. From Software once again struck gold with this game, providing they are the king of the genre. Taking place in a reimagined version of the 16th century, the game puts players in the shoes of the nameless shinobi, seeking revenge on a samurai that attacked him and stole his lord. Using stealth, exploration, and an emphasis in one-on-one encounters. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice makes just about every battle feels like a boss fight. Even with the lowliest of samurai could spell doom if the parrying and posture are just a little bit off. When the actual boss fights do come, timing, patience, and repetition are required to take down many of the behemoths that make up the game. Even when it's not in a combat, the game is breathtaking, as its world, setting, and overall ambience are one of the kind.